Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here today, and today we're going to be doing a video for the fight coming up in September 14th on the Canelo card, and it's a fight between Romero and Manuel Jaimes. It's a 10th round fight, light welterweight fight, and what we're gonna say, we'll tell you in particular in no particular order what is gonna happen, the tactics, the predictions, and a little story about the fight as well. Here we go. Well, we're saying that upset is likely in this fight. We know Romero is coming out from defeat, knockout defeat, so his psyche and his mind is compromised at the moment, to be honest with you. Whether the adversity he felt, he's been knocked out by Davis, he's been knocked out by Pitbull Cruz. The other fight he had, he didn't win. We were just gifted. The win was gifted to him, but also I think that must be affecting his mind. We saw it in the press conference. We normally know the trash talk of Romero, but he didn't talk that way again. He's been humbled. So we don't know if he had overcome the adversity or have adapted after those losses, and they were all KO losses. He was knocked out. Coming to Jaimes, nobody knows him, but this fight has been scheduled before, it's been postponed. And Jaimes is a good fighter, no doubt about that. He has pressure, he has a very good left hook. So we're saying today that the upset is likely in this fight if Rolly is not careful, if he's underrating the power and the skill of Jaimes in this fight, he will lose. If he's so full of his power that he lunges in, he might be caught, and then that will be a sucker punch for him. He will go down. We talked about Jaimes having a very good left hook. He has all the punches as well, and his movement in his attack is important in this fight. If he has to win Romero, he has to come from the inside. Body punches. These body punches will weaken the legs of Romero. It will make him he will unsettle his plan. His punches won't be coming out the way he used to be, and these are the ways to beat Ronaldo. We saw what people did to him. Put him on the front foot, put him on the back foot, chase him, make him make mistakes and make him pay, make him miss and make him pay. That is the way to beat Ronaldo. We saw what Davis do to him. That was quite technical as well. So these are areas where Jaimes will have to take a page in order to win this fight. We say upset is here because really lunges in because he believes in his power too much. He's too much power, believes his absolute power that if he hits you, you go down. We saw that happen to so many fighters. You know, when you believe in your power, that is when you're open for a sucker punch. Traps must be set by both boxers in this fight to win. That's the keys to victory now. We're talking about the tactics. You know, you have to set traps, movement, angles. All these things have to be put together. Combination is very important in this fight. An ability to take this sting out of the punches the opponent throws is very important as well. So what we're saying today is in this fight, really, if he's not careful, he will lose. He will lose by decision. And if he's over-anxious and allows Jaimes to keep him on the back foot, he loses as well. For him to win, he has to come from the front foot. And his attack has to be intelligent. You know, he has to come with constructive attack, move in, move out. But for Jaimes, who is not known, because most of these boxers are not known, and you're looking at the CV and you think, this guy is going to be an easy fight. I will just go in there, throw one right combo, or one haymaker and finish him. But when you go there, you see another thing. We've seen this kind of upsets happening before in boxing. It is always happening. It does happen. We remember when Tyson Fury fought Klitschko in Germany. He was 7-1 on the odds. We remember Andy Lewis against Joshua. It was also 7-1 too. So you see all these fighters that are not known, and they're getting a chance to fight the bigger boxers. Former world champion Romero, former world champion, is getting, because if he wins this fight, everything will go up for him. Everything will turn around for him. He will be there, and the title shot might come up. You never know. So these fights are very important. And the underrating an opponent is the biggest mistake boxers make. They're not training proper. They're not doing anything. They just feel just go there and take him out. He hasn't gotten the experience and everything. But he has to be careful in this fight, Rondo. If he wants to win this fight, he has to humble himself, take his time. His boxing ability, after the 2 losses, has been in doubt. He probably has a doubt in his mind. That is why we say psychologically, we don't know if he's recovered. But if he has adjusted and is the old Romero, we would see him blast Jaimes out. But that is if Jaimes starts on one point and comes face to face with him, because we know the power of Romero. He's got power, no doubt about that. He's taking boxers out, more experienced boxers. But what we're saying is that in this fight, Jaimes will win if he fights in a certain way. That is what we're saying. If he puts Romero on the back foot, 1, make him miss and pay, 2, make him lunge in and then set traps on him and then come with an uppercut on the inside and fight on the inside. Fight on this side. It's only for 10 rounds, and it is a massive fight for him. He's never been to this level for Jaimes. We're talking of Jaimes. If he wants to win this fight, he must do some certain things, and he must fight in a certain way. And that is what we believe, and that is what we'll see. But we'll still say that he's a serious fighter. We've seen his past fights. We've seen how he fights. He's a solid fighter. And if he comes from the inside, he has a chance. If he puts Romero on the back foot, he has a chance. And we'll favor him to win this fight, because we don't believe that Romero has come out of the psychological problems he's been facing after losing 2 fights in a row. And the other fights he lost were knockout. So he's asking himself in his mind, he's asking himself questions. Am I good? Can I do this? Can I compete? But I think this fight is a build-up for him to recover, but it might be a mistake if Jaimes fights in a certain way. We'll stop here by now, and we'll be with you after the fight on the 14th of September. We'll talk to you more before then. But our prediction today is that Jaimes, if he fights in a certain way, wins on decision. Do have a nice day. God bless, and do have a nice day.